Hello and welcome back to Creative Heads Virtual Learning Solutions. Today, I am going to tell you a very interesting story about a leader's lack of decision-making ability and its consequences. As a learning and development professional, I review a lot of my work in order to constantly improve upon my knowledge, and it was in the same spirit I was revisiting some of the recordings of my leadership coaching sessions with one of my clients. It was then I came across this wonderful story narrated by my client, and how miserably he failed in order to create a winning team. Please note that the real names and voices have been changed in order to keep the client's identity confidential. Here is how it all got started. During one of my coaching sessions, I learned how my client discovered the secret of creating a winning team, as it was a revelation in response to my question as to how he could manage to put together such a great team that was doing so wonderful even during the worst of the economic crisis. The client said,
"Early in my career, right after finishing my studies, I was appointed as the manager of a small team of about 8 people in a medium-sized organization. It was my first real management position, and I was very optimistic to get a permanent place in the company. My department was responsible for handling the complaints of the customers. I had a relatively good and hard-working team, but one guy named Robin was an extraordinarily talented one. He was amazing when it came to handling customers, and he could handle some of the worst customers and turn them into happy customers. And the best was that he could do this better than any other person in my team. He was my most reliable and talented person."
Isn't it amazing to have someone like Robin in your team? Someone you can rely upon, someone you could trust so much?
Well, there is more to this story.
Oh. Please continue.
No one in the department could stand Robin. And to be honest today, at times, he annoyed me too. He just didn't help anyone in the office, and would not miss any opportunity to prove how much better he was from others, which was indeed true. Anyway, my staff complained a number of times to me about Robin's behavior, and I even spoke to Robin about being a little more careful and about adjusting his behavior. But I largely ignored them because they resented his skills, and more importantly, I could not come down very harshly and strongly on my top performer.
Alright.
Slowly, the output of my team began to slide, and then I had no option but to give more work to Robin, who complained a bit but managed to get that all done. Well, to tell you the truth, he was carrying the whole department on his shoulders. Soon, the performance of the team went further down, and my dependence on Robin grew more and more. This somehow was breaking my team's morale, and some of them came to me to talk about it. It was clear that Robin's behavior was causing a greater intangible damage to the whole team. I couldn't sleep that night, and the next day, I made a big decision.
So, you fired him?
No, I promoted him. And 2 weeks later, 3 of my men quit. The performance was at all-time low, and my boss invited me for a meeting. I explained to him about Robin and turmoil in the group's dynamics. Later in the meeting, my boss took the harsh decision himself.
So, he fired Robin?
Close, but no. He fired me.
Oh. And what happened to Robin?
He quit after a month. And later, within 2 months, the team regained its performance, even though the team had 3 members less than before.
So, do you mean that Robin's behavior alone was causing so much damage to the team and its performance?
No. It was not Robin's fault at all. It was my tolerance of Robin's behavior. Let me tell you this: my boss fired the right person. You must never allow individual performance to take over the collective performance of the team.
So, if you have a Robin or 2 in your team, or you wish to transform your team into a winning team, we can help you. To evaluate your team's collective strengths, write to us at info@creativeheads.co. For more videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and to receive regular updates on leadership skills and latest organization development practices from us, subscribe to our newsletter at www.creativeheads.co. For personal coaching, you can reach out to me at 98115-83665. Thank you for watching. Bye.